In this video, I play Need for Speed Heat, a racing game where... Okay, come on, do I really have to explain this? It's a game my friend bought for me, and thank goodness I'm playing Heat because of how bad the latest entry, Unbound, seems to be getting right now. I've always been a fan of racing games, and I think this is the title that is going to help reignite that passion. If you're enjoying this video, please leave a like and hit the subscribe button, and let's start off from the very beginning.
Welcome to the world of street racing. An underground scene inhabited by daredevils and speed freaks.
It's straight up a bad tutorial though.
I'm tracking a full start.
Like, if you're gonna display a control on my screen, I'm going to follow that control. Also, why is my car not going at full speed?
Let's get off the street!
Bro, my car's slow as what the was that?
And we are committed to that fight. Our job is about more.
Bro, this dialogue's already
connecting.
boring.
Bring
Like,
your story.
here's the thing, I'm a
Listening to
sucker
your
for a good story, but
That's how we build.
this is boring.
community.
Oh boy, we get to pick a character. Yo, this guy's swag, I'm gonna go with him. Alright. Why is like one way over spec with the well, obviously I'm gonna choose the way over spec one. What the
No. Nobody touches Poppy's Camaro.
Well, that would explain why. Then why did you make it a option?
An American classic.
If any of you have watched my Midtown
Can't wait to
Madness
try her
2 gameplay, you
I know
always
some people
know
that
I
show
like
that.
the Ford
See
Mustangs.
about getting you a race? Take
Oh,
your
okay,
pick.
so
It's
some
that
simple
route to it
start
on the
kits.
map.
Okay, cool.
It's good.
So everyone says.
How do you change the transmission? Why is my transmission stuck on 1? Okay, so I'm on automatic shifting. So why is the game treating it like I'm in manual shift? Because it's not going into an upper gear. Like, I want to put the gas into this. I will play with keyboard. I want to start all over. I want to restart this whole campaign from the very top.
You race.
Okay, so why are you
Nah,
shifting
those
gears
small man.
now? Okay, so there's definitely something wrong with my controller.
I'll talk to you after the race. Good luck.
This car's way too slow to drift, bro. Here's the thing, the complaining that you're hearing about me with the controller in this video is only a small percentage of the actual complaining that I was doing, and I cut most of it out. But basically, the issue was that there was some sliders that were on the back of my controller that, if you set them to certain positions, can limit how much input the triggers can give. I'm not entirely sure why this is a feature in my controller, but nonetheless, I managed to set it to its full power, and now I can actually play the game with the controller. And this is one of a few types of games where I would much prefer playing the game with a controller rather than with a mouse and keyboard. A controller gives me much finer movement, which can be a big deal, especially in a racing game. Also, I do want to apologize for the footage being kind of choppy. I didn't realize until later in the video that I should be turning off the music to, avoid copyright. It'll get less choppy as the video goes on, I promise, and you're probably not going to hear me commentate a lot, and that's because I do what I do best, and I just focus on the game. Alright, let's do another race, but this time with my controller. Okay. This game's very strict on how you have to handle checkpoints, okay. I know in the latest Need for Speed title, you only have a limited amount of restarts, which I'm gonna be honest, that's kind of whack. Because it's like, yeah, you're gonna need some time to learn how the track works. I mean, sight reading's a good skill to have, but it's also nice you can know where you go wrong and fix yourself. Alright, we chillin' out here. There you go, good drift. Okay, so I think I figured out how to drift more efficiently. GG, I won first. I get first. I'm guessing those are my only two options because I'm still very early into the game. I'm guessing the game really wants me to progress the story before it lets me branch out. Jesus Christ, I'm like Josie.
Is he talking to me? Damn right I'm talking to you. I'm numero uno around here. Did he just say numero uno?
God, the dialogue is corny as shit. Hold on, let me make sure I turn off the music. Don't want to get copyrighted.
Heads up! If you want to drift, try slamming on the gas the next time you take a corner.
Yes, I figured that out already, actually. Okay. Now, I did say earlier that I was going to let the gameplay footage speak for itself once I turned off the music, so that way I avoid YouTube's copyright.
I'm just giving you a head start.
Sure you are. Well, here's the thing. If you're only here for the gameplay, I'm sure there are much better videos out there that demonstrate the gameplay without the need for commentary. And since you already get to hear my blabbering voice, I figured that maybe I should be voicing over these races and probably talk about a couple more things. I don't know, I just kind of want my content to stand out a bit, if you get what I'm saying. Anyways, I don't think I got anything else to say for the rest of this race. This one was fairly short because, after all, we're still in the tutorial phase of the game.
Get back here, rookie! This is my road!
No, thank you.
First night, first win.
You got lucky.
We should get moving before the cops show up. I'm sending you a bunch of places around the city we can lay low until the heat's off. I'm gonna head to one in Eden Shorts and edit your highlights.
I'm feeling a little risky tonight. Alright, so I don't talk in this one, so you're gonna be stuck with me again. Okay, I'll be honest. One of the main reasons why I'm deciding to voice over some gameplay footage willy-nilly is because if you didn't see my camera footage in the intro, I got a new microphone. The microphone that I'm holding in my hand is a Shure SM58. When somebody hears the word microphone, this is the microphone that people create an image of in their head. The SM58 by itself is only around $100, but that alone wouldn't make this commentary possible. Because this microphone uses XLR, I had to get an audio interface so that I can use USB-C. Of course, I bought the Shure MVX2U, which ironically costs more than the microphone itself. I know that a lot of podcasters use the SM7B as their microphone, but there's a couple of reasons why I decided to opt out of getting a 7B and going for the 58 instead. The first reason should be pretty obvious, the cost. Even with the combined purchases of the 58 and the MVX2U, I ended up spending less money than if I were to spend money on an SM7B. Hell, I even threw in a windscreen for the 58, and it still ended up being around half the price of a 7B. The second reason, though, is portability. Last year, I've been more liberally using my Sony camera to shoot skits for my videos and even record video on it. And that's something that I want to continue doing this year. But the last time I used the camera to film a video, the audio sounded completely awful on it. So I knew that if I wanted to shoot more video with my Sony, I had to invest in a microphone that would accommodate me. Unfortunately, this isn't going to be an issue that Adobe Podcast is going to solve. Now, let's hold on that train of thought for the next race, because I'm about to finish.
Okay, now you should really think about getting off the street. Remember I pinged you those addresses? Find one.
Oh, I was too busy looking at the map, I didn't see that. Alright, there we go.
Not bad for a first night. You got plenty more ahead of you.
Let's go, I got 15K. And I got more rep because I decided to take that extra race.
That's a good question.
How about a garage?
Yeah.
People stay here all the time.
This story, I don't get it! Alright, I'm back. So basically, I can't use AI to filter out my voice if I'm going to be recording with my Sony. I had to get an actual microphone. Now, here's the thing. Because my Sony doesn't work with audio directly through USB-C, I actually have to order a completely separate adapter that will work with a microphone jack. That one has taken a lot longer to arrive, so I'm currently a bit stuck in the meantime, but I already have a video in mind of when I do get that adapter, and it's actually going to be a video that talks about Roblox on Linux. A lot of interesting changes have happened in the past year, and I definitely would like to dedicate a video going over that. In regards to my setup, I'm also hoping that I will go wireless in the near future with my mic, because if I do end up having to make video shots that wouldn't work so well with a wired setup, I need to make sure I'm ready for that. But here's the thing, a wireless setup is going to be pretty costly, so I'm going to have to wait a bit before I can earn up enough money in order to get a wireless setup going. And here's the thing, I'm actually anticipating on traveling in the near future, so I am hoping that once I do start traveling, I can get the wireless setup done, so that way I can record my experiences traveling a lot more smoothly, as opposed to having a wire follow me everywhere.
Maybe I should play this game on hard. Look at how I'm just obliterating the competition, bro. Maybe I'm just that good at racing games, bro.
Yeah, what's funny about that is that usually whenever you watch gameplay, you want someone to be playing the game quite well. I usually can't be that confident about my gameplay when it comes to playing a lot of games, but if you actually dig a bit into my channel, I've actually been playing a lot of racing and driving games for a while. So it's no surprise that I have quite a bit of skill in driving games like Need for Speed, also along with good game design in general. I wasn't sure if I was going to do well in this game, which is why I initially set the difficulty to medium.
I forgot I had nitrous this whole time. Like, I've had no need to use it until now.
But if it wasn't obvious enough, clearly I need to up the stakes for myself and face a challenge.
Dude, I just fucking obliterated them. That was nothing. I might actually crank it up to hard, because this is so easy. I don't know. I'm just trying to get some money right now, so that way I can rack up some parts and upgrade my car, if you get what I'm saying.
Here's another thing you're probably noticing. I'm playing this game all by myself. If you have been watching the gameplay videos that I've been uploading on my channel recently, I've been playing a lot more games with my friends. And trust me, I love to play games with my friends because it makes playing games fun again. However, from time to time, I do like to play a game by myself and remind myself that I could also have fun playing games just by my own. And that's what I was doing by playing Need for Speed. In fact, there are a lot of games that I have in my Steam library that I don't have any hours on. And I would like to try and at least play some of those titles. I mean, I did live stream games like Doom at one point, and I kind of forgot about those games, but I definitely should try and play that game again, and maybe not even bother recording it in the first place. I need to always remind myself that I do not need to record every game I play, and I think that in particular is the reason why I fell out of love for gaming in the first place. But I don't think that is the only factor that piles on to why I don't tend to game a lot anymore. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube, and it kind of ties into a point I have said earlier. When you watch gaming videos on YouTube, you kind of expect the person to be good at the game. And I feel like something like this sets unrealistic expectations for yourself. Because social media at the end of the day is a highlight reel. Most gaming videos aren't going to factor in the failures, the inevitable lows that you are going to experience if you want to get to the highlights. And I feel like that is something that is going to set you up with a toxic mindset if you ever decide to dive into a game, especially one that is competitive. and I'm really hoping that I can improve this over time, but this is a habit that I kind of had since childhood, and it is going to be a damn hard habit to break. I mean, with driving games like Need for Speed, I think I'm starting to get it pretty easy. I mean, listen to what I'm about to say when I'm racing the other people.
Bro, this is easy. Literally, second place is 300 yards away from me. This is easy, bro.
Yeah, me clearly dusting the rest of the competition is giving me confidence that I should probably be raising the difficulty for this game, which is not something I tend to do with a lot of games. I mean, my friend Josie, who has also been playing these racing games, has been asking for me to match up with him and get a wheel. But considering the money that I have spent on a brand new microphone, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be investing money into a niche control setup anytime soon. But I do like to think about it. I think it would be pretty interesting. But yeah, now's not the time.
GG. That was too easy. That was so fucking easy, bro. I got some money now. I think it's only fair that we start doing some night races. Why the f would you fast travel in a racing game, my bro? That's just cheating yourself out of some good racing. Let's see, do I want to be a little more drifty, or do I want to go a little more race? I'll go with a little bit more drift. I actually am enjoying the drifting so far. That part I'm actually having a lot of fun with. There we go. And also, let's improve our exhaust. There we go.
I guess if there is anything else I would like to talk about, it's probably about the recent content I've been making. Yes, I've been paying attention to the analytics. Other than a couple of videos that some of you guys like, it's clear that a lot of people who were originally watching my content have stopped watching. I figured this would happen, as I decided to move on and start a new chapter on my channel. And the thing about it is, that chapter did not end the way I wanted it to. I don't really want to talk about the ARC unless I really have to, but posting that last video on my channel definitely led to a very toxic reaction from that community, and honestly, it kind of makes me glad that I've moved on from that. That is not to say that everybody in that community is bad. I have met some amazing people, and I definitely still chat with plenty of those people. And just as long as I get to chat with cool-ass people, then I absolutely do not care about what the rest of the community has to say about me. They could absolutely hate my guts and spew things that aren't true. And quite honestly, I won't care. What I do care about more is that I enjoy the content that I am making, and I think that is something that not a whole lot of content creators can say. I will keep experimenting with how I do my content, because I don't like sticking to one format for too long. I get that is not something that the YouTube algorithm likes, but I quite honestly don't care at this point. I have been chasing that algorithm for over 10 years, and there is a point where I just stop giving a fuck. I can't quit because making content is something I grew up on, and I still have a drive for it. And I don't think that drive is going to stop anytime soon.
Alright, let's go. That was nothing to me, man. Requires rep level 7, huh? Okay then. But here's the thing, what other races can I do? I really don't have any other races I can do. I mean, I could redo some races, sure, but like, what the f***'s the point of that?
As you saw right there, the next mission is locked behind a reputation level, so I actually had to replay a lot of races so that way I could get more reputation at the end of the night. Don't worry, I won't have you endure these races. I'm just gonna only show the highlights.
Alright, here's my first police chase.
Going after a hot shot in a 65 Mustang. I'll take him off the streets.
Chase mode activated. Feel free to join the party.
Well, that was easy. What was that? That was nothing! Let's crank up the difficulty. Bro, I'm on hard mode and I'm dusting these people. What the f? To be fair, I do have a higher spec car, but still. Oh, he's coming my way. Oh, the RNG's gonna f me. Oh, the RNG's gonna f me. Okay. Here, car.
And that's pretty much all I had recorded. I actually did a couple more races off camera because I was enjoying the game so much that I forgot I was supposed to stop playing it. But hey, if you guys want to see me play more, feel free to leave a like and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you don't care, well, doesn't matter. I'm going to be playing more of this game off camera. This is Game Webcam, and take care.